So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Argentina.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and... Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's definitely not his best. It's a threatening ball. Romario! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Azar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Azar! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Bale, foot in.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi is onto this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that was asking for too much. Azar. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's forced to go back. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Played back. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, look at the space. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he's intervened well there. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's in a great position here. Kvaratskhelia! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Feyenoord against Argentina.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Thuram makes the interception. And it's Hullet. That's a cute ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe applies the finish. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
And he plays one through. Oh, he's on his best! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desai spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So it is still 0-0. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Best. Now it's Owen. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Feyenoord clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. Oh, and Owen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos, and there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. And the shot! Goal! Feyenoord! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Feyenoord are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that was asking for too much. pull it.
Argentina certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Seedorf, never out of the action for very long. No, again there's... he's given it away. Mbappe, chance! And that's a good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Real chance! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Substitution for Feyenoord. Number 18, Owen. Number 8,
Argentina kick off the second half.
Number 23, George
Varane
Best.
gets across to intercept
On the
that.
field, number 5, Shevchenko.
Thuram kept
Number
aware,
25,
and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been
Number
intercepted.
7, Schneider.
Zamprota. Pops for safety. Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Threads one in. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Lampard. Oh, just skips past his man. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Feyenoord leading now. Bellingham going forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And pull it! And that has fizzed wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional goals. The utilisation.
Great chance! What a save from Pete this time, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. They want to be quick to recover this. Feyenoord are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan. Well, that is one way to stop him. The referee's awarded a free kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in one-on-one. Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Feyenoord! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. Feyenoord have reclaimed it. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's well positioned. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. Argentina now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Lampard. 5 minutes left on the clock. Saka providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Saka just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. And here's Lampard. Now it's Hullet.
There will be 3
Hazard.
minutes added time.
Oh, nice touch. Roberto Carlos. Schneider looking to receive it in space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thuram. And that's it. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Platini! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Platini clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Vinicius Junior takes the shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Platini! No, just not quite. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. Brilliant save from Buffon! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Seedorf. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi, and that could set him on his way. Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for options for movement. Swings it across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Van Nistelrooy. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Pele. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Backward chance! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the through ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. Yamal. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Shoots! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pele, Judge, surely! Superb from Pele! A finish of true class! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. It's a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. That's the end of the first 45. Argentina are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Thuram. Pele.
Oh, really well played.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pele. Can he get on the end of this? Buffon with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. That's rather hopeful. Oh, it's a thumping hit. Van Nistelrooy. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior! It's bounced back off the post. And again! And again! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18. Número 6. Número 8.
Argentina choosing to make the first change.
Número 7.
Argentina leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's got his crossing. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And here's Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's Rodri. Goes for a shot! He's got to be quick to recover this. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Into the last quarter. Good effort from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Hakimi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read. Needed to be. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 10.
So here comes the
Messi.
substitution.
Número
Two fresh
19.
faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step...
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Takes on his marker. Kvaratskhelia! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Back to Perry. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. And after all of that... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one.
Roberto Baggio! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's through on goal here. The referee has given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's an excellent interception. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi, he's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Yamal. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's played. Oh, great leap! No, not the best of headers. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yeah. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. Still goalless. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pepe. Half an hour played now. Irwin. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. He's having a pop! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Vieira, not the most accurate pass. He is through here. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Azar. And Mateus.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good effort! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Thuram clears without hesitation. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Pepe. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into a header! And that's a good finish. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Tries one from Wayne. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shapes to shoot. Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
Good effort from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Argentina claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Benatia makes the interception. Azar. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Ibrahimovic. Irwin. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vinicius Junior is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and he's quick to return it. Irwin, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Bout of passing, hit, shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Good ball, good take. In by Roberto Baggio! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Well, they could break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus. 60 minutes played. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mateus. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Azar. Vieira. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Azar. And it's Azar. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Lukaku! Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Lukaku tries to pass it through. Mateus. And it's Baggio. He's looking wide. And this is Roberto Baggio. Crosses it in here. Well read. And the danger is averted. He's gone for goal. Played out to the left flank. This is a promising build-up. And here's Baggio. Stood up well to him there. Azar. Azar is onto this. He's found the way through. Benatia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Azar. Roberto Carlos. And he's quick to snatch it back. To Pepe. Irwin. Played out wide, not where it came from. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kvaratskhelia. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
This is a promising build-up. Great vision. Yamal is onto this. Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Messi, and it's been played through. He has found the shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Gently done. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read. Short changes him with that pass. Messi! He's having a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's intervened well there. Has a look and plays it forward. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Neymar. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. And here's Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries a measured ball. Messi. Driving. And Messi! And he hits the net. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that should get the job done. Opts to play it back. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's intervened well there. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Cruyff. That's where it came from. Cafu finds himself offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now that looks a decent ball. Tries one from range. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's gone for goal. He's got away with one there. That's it, 45 minutes up. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. Nesta cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time. And
oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nesta herring after the ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. And this is Neymar. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's really well cleared. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
La asistencia a este partido Asciende a
So, Jim, is that the
98.000
manager
espectadores.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on this.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So, Barcelona... Neymar! 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 One of a type! He's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona with the lead.
I think there's been a great tremendous to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have movement on
El
both
dorsal
benches.
2. El dorsal
It is
10.
compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Lukaku receives it in a wide position. Real chance! Off the post! Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That was nowhere near his best. Passing nice and neat. Knocks it into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Look at the space here. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Eto'o.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Towering header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good spread. He is through. And Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been?
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that will be the final act. Argentina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.